Hello and what is up guys, Jack here from Ezekiel Gaming HD, and this is episode 7 of the Squad Randomiser series, and we get off to a good start. We're going to open up some packs here, 5 packs at the start of this episode as usual, and you're going to see we actually get an 86 rated player, and although it doesn't actually sell for much, some of you might take a guess and you might actually guess who it is already, because he gets open quite a lot and he doesn't sell. He goes for about 5,000 coins I think, or less. You'll see in a second anyway, but I just want to speak about a couple of topics before we get into the actual gameplay. I've got only about a minute or two before that happens. So first things first, if you want to buy some coins, make sure you check out FIFA Coin today. The link will be in the description. They also cover EA tax, and you can get 10% off by using the discount code EzekielG. All the links will be in the description, and yeah, just make sure you use that discount code, otherwise you'll miss out on some free money basically, or a discount. And in the packs, as you can see behind us, we've opened up quite a few Russian League players, which is quite good because, you know, I like using a Rondon, and we've got Honda here who's actually very, very good. He's got 82 pace or something like that, but he's shooting finesse shots, passing, you know, everything's good about him. He's a very, very good player. But also the other topic I wanted to say, actually, sorry, skip that. We just got a PK on the screen for you. He's 86 rated, not a great player to be honest in the game, but 86 rated is better than all the other defenders that I've got, so I was pretty happy about that. I'd rather have him than any of my informed players. If I, you know, because I don't get to sell those players in this series. So yeah, what do you think of that? I've got look at the amount of Spanish players I have now. This is just by using the squad builder tool, putting all the Spanish players, and then I decided to use the Russian League filter because I wanted to use Honda. He's a new player, and also got Rasmus Elm because they're from the same team as well. They actually get a good strong link. It's not a full strong link, but it is a strong link. And also I'll put Rondon up there. Currently have 92 chemistry. When I put Rondon in, I think I'd go up to about 98 or 90. No, sorry, not 80. Yeah, there we go, 96. I was like, what the hell's happened there? All my chemistry disappeared. So yeah, that's the first team we built. It's a mixture between Spanish and the Russian League, which is actually a nice combination. You'll see we play pretty well. And as I was going into the seasons, this is the first game on the Xbox One, and it said all of my seasons progress got deleted, which is actually quite funny. You'll see towards the end of this episode, it kind of does, but it doesn't. Yeah, that'll make more sense as we get there. Basically, it remembers where I was in the current my previous season, but it doesn't show the points when I'm actually winning the points, if that makes sense. It is really confusing. It will make more sense when we get to the last game. So let's actually go into the commentary of this game. We go 1-0 up. He makes a silly mistake. I think it was the 24th minute. So it's pretty early on. We actually managed to get accomplishment or an achievement there. But he does get one back pretty quick. I was a little bit naffed off because it was just out of the blue. I was dominating this guy in terms of possession and moving the ball around and just general things. He was going for all the dummy fake shots and everything like that. So yeah, got one in just before half time, 45th minute, and again, like he made a little bit of I think he mistakenly just rushed by pressing A. You know, when you skip the highlights when someone's watching a highlight of the corner, how you get a corner. I think he skipped that and he actually passed it in and scored from that corner. Here you can see he's sweated. I go to do slide with PK. I don't think it actually hits PK, but it hits the post. I reckon if it was on target, I reckon PK would have stopped that. But luckily he didn't score there. But we've still got a good few minutes left of this half. Go for a finesse with Honda from outside the box, and that is one of the first finesses I've actually scored on a good finesse basically on FIFA 14. I haven't been using them since they kind of nerfed them. But I'm actually going to try and make a conscious decision to use it a lot more because, you know, FIFA 13 and FIFA 13 and FIFA 14, you just don't use them a lot enough really. But players like Honda, you really want to try and abuse that more than using a power shot. But this is the first game of this season, it says on the Xbox One, so we get 3 points for that. We've got 9 games left, and we go to build the next team. But whilst you can see what's happening behind us, so we're putting in BPL players. I'm just going to talk about another topic. So I know you guys like the Squad Randomiser series. I'm definitely going to get to the end. I'm going to win Division 1. Hopefully hopefully we can do that in as short amount of time as possible, because obviously that's better for me and the viewers. But I was thinking, guys, what would you actually enjoy watching a duel series with another YouTuber of me playing against or competing against them in a race to Division 1? So obviously they're going to have their account. I'm going to have my account. At the start of each episode of both of our videos, we're going to open up 5 packs, and we're going to do exactly what we're doing here. So but except You don't use the squad builder tool, so you can put on who you like in your team and stuff like that. But it's going to have a little bit of a twist to it. So I just wanted to get a feel from you guys. Would you guys like to see me do a duel series with some other YouTubers? I can't actually name any other YouTubers at the moment, because if I say, oh, they're going to be in it, and then they pull out, it's like, you know, it's, oh, well, it's not going to be the same now. So I'm not going to mention any names, but just let me know if you like the sound of that series. So going to the next game, you can see here we've got a lot of BPL players, just for the chemistry reasons. We've got Felipe Melo there. I think I had Macon as right back. I can't quite remember. I think I just wanted to go for some Brazil links. But this game was quite easy. I had all the chances, and it was very, very simple. I didn't actually have a lot of highlights to show you, so I won that game 2-0. 90th minute, didn't quit, which is a surprise. You get a lot of quitters as soon as they realise they're not going to win. And then we go to build our next team. So currently 6 points, 8 games left, so we're definitely on the line for promotion and obviously the title if it keeps going like this. Next game I'll go to build a Russian League team, because I love playing with my Russian League players. I really don't know why. It's like players like Fred, the Brazilian player called Fred. I just love using him in this game. I don't use him on my main account, but when I've got the opportunity in this series, it's actually really fun. So I advise any of you, if any of you played FIFA 11 and FIFA 12 and, you know, remember any players that were good but have their pace taken down a little bit now, just use them, just have a little bit of fun. It's only Ultimate Team. Now single player matches are back. It's a lot more fun and light-hearted. I find that anyway. Next, we put in some Dutch players and also PK to go with Victor Valdez in goal. So the chemistry is, I think it was on about 7 or something like that. So it wasn't too bad. It was okay. He's going to play decent enough. It's not, you know, it wasn't on like 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever. That's decent. But this guy was taking absolutely ages to ready up. But eventually, when he does, you'll see what team he has and what team. Look at him. What's he doing? I hate it when you go up against players like this. They take absolutely ages to ready up. And he has a pretty decent team. He has Inform Kalu, Wallison. I'm not sure of the other Inform, but he's got Ronaldinho, and he's got generally just a very good team. I'm not sure chemistry-wise or anything like that if it was actually any good. And what I mean by that chemistry, I mean, did the actual players work well on the pitch? I'm not too sure. But this game, again, I actually felt pretty good in it. I was dominating. Nice passing and moving here with the Spanish player. I can't. What was his name? Latifa or Lafita? But it goes out for the goalkeeper. Actually headers it. He almost knocked the ball out there, but yeah, and I go to score by basically just shooting from outside the box. A little bit fortunate, but just before the end of the game, I think he kind of put down his controller or wasn't playing as hard. Definitely, he goes to do a rage quit, and I was winning 3-0 at that point in time. Anyway, so obviously I should get that win, which EA does actually give me the win. And then I actually get promoted. So I only had 9 points, but it was really weird. It says I've won the trophy. So it obviously does remember my previous stuff from my Xbox 360, which is really weird. So any of you that think you've lost your previous points and stuff like that, you probably haven't. So just forget about it. Pretend the point system is not there, and you might win or get promoted without even realizing. So that's the end of this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the series idea, and I guess I'll see you guys for the next episode. See you later, guys. Bye. Everything like that. But this episode, getting straight into Dream Team now before we start going off at a tangent. We come up against this team in game 1. This was the first round of the Silver Cup, so we hadn't progressed at all. We lost our last game in the last episode, so I had to start again in the Silver Cup.